everybody, welcome back. And today we're going to be talking about Gabbie Hanna and her Twitter addiction and how she should probably delete her Twitter.
Yeah, I have no idea about any of this. He just came to me and said Gabbie Hanna and Twitter. So I made videos on her in the past about her, singing.
Her
back,
music,
back when I used to do that.
Yeah, it seems like she's mainly going down the music route, but she
Really?
still has like she's so easy to make fun of because she tries
Because
so
her
hard
reactions are very
yeah.
like she always snaps back. She doesn't just let things
Yeah.
go. She really grasps on the things. Which
And
I just
not
want to
only
tell
that-
everyone, if you ever get, trolled on the internet or something, it's the worst thing to do. Is to feed into it,
Yeah. You hardly ever want to respond if someone's trolling you, or unless it's like a really crazy situation where it merits one, or warrants one.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't help that she's always tries to act super profound, but it just comes across really cringe.
As
Did you see?
pretentious.
I mean, no. If you go to her Twitter, like her banner and her main image is just like a picture of her with a bunch of like descriptive words.
Toxic, dramatic, irrelevant, not talented, manipulative. Why?
Do you get it? Because those are the things that people call her.
Yeah, but it's like,
they're labels.
what is that gonna do? What does that do for you or anybody else?
She's like trying to be all deep, like, see, this is what you people do. You attach labels to me when you don't know me. I mean, it makes sense, but at
she
the same
acts
time,
like
it's like,
specific to her, but like
I know.
every creator deals with this.
Yeah,
like
that's
I get comments every day of shit like this that she drew on her face.
Yeah. It's it is. That's why she's so easy to make fun of, and it's kind of cringy because it's so easy to put yourself in her shoes and imagine that she thinks that the world just revolves around her.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. And that video of her singing the Bo Burnham song, dear Lord. And she's kind of acting a little manic, it seems, like just the things she's posting. Like, look at this.
Like what? What? The song is what I sing to drown out the voices in my head.
Have you ever felt sad and lonely? Have you ever felt 2 feet tall? Have you ever thought, man, if only I was anybody else at all? They like to kick you and...
What? Like, she needs to get off the internet, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, if it's doing this much to her brain that it looks like she's literally snapping.
Yeah.
Just like in the words of Tyler the Creator, just close your eyes. Like turn off the monitor. Like just go do something else. Like whenever internet drama gets bad or whenever stuff gets too much, like when people insult, like say me on the internet or something like that, and it gets too much for me, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna take a break. I'm just gonna go for a walk, go play some music, you go do something. Like why do you have to? I don't know. Like I know it's not as easy as just for some people it's really hard to just walk away, but at the same time it literally is that easy to just walk away, drop your phone, turn off your monitor. Like
don't even just delete Twitter from your phone. That won't work. You have to delete your account, for a long time. Get this out of your system because she's like in this cycle now where whenever someone talks shit about her, she has to defend herself.
And that's not good.
It just feeds into other people who talk shit about her. Then she constantly has to defend herself.
That is how people who enjoy trolling people keep going. If you keep feeding into it, it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah. So she made this video, basically just singing the Bo Burnham song, and oh my God, there's 8,500 quote tweets.
Why? Okay, but why is she like half nude? Like what is happening? Cleaners on their way
whatever.
to get the cum shot off my mirror. What is happening?
Maybe she's trying to be funny. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe she's making a joke about the dirty mirror. We'll just write it off as that. Maybe she's not insane. I don't know.
Complicated, but we're not complicated. I could explain it pretty easily. Have you ever been to a birthday party with children and one of the children won't stop screaming because he's just a little...
I mean, I get the message, like, living the life as a celebrity is
hard.
It's like kind of damaging to your psyche, and
oh yeah,
100% makes you feel like you're the center of attention when you're not all the time, and you kind of get paid to indulge in your social media. And
yeah,
but yeah, it's just kind of weird that she's propping herself up as if she's this big celebrity when she's not. I don't know, it's just weird.
I mean, I get it
weird
to an extent, because, like, I mean, obviously it's not on the level as, like, you know, Bo Burnham, but, like, you know, being a YouTuber in general, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a celebrity in any sense whatsoever. I'm just saying, having any amount of eyes on you whatsoever, it can be a little bit daunting and can be extremely stressful at times, regardless of how many there are. And, like, you know, she has a decent amount of following, but at the same time, it just is confusing that why she's acting like this. I mean, does she really get bullied that much? It seems like she just gets bullied the same amount as, like, any YouTuber who deals with drama here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, some people can handle it, some people can't, I guess. I don't know.
I just feel like she just needs to get off of Twitter. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what it's this damaging to your psyche, like, you gotta detox.
Yeah.
Gotta move on, girl. Like, damn. I mean, when you get to the point that I go to your Twitter and I scroll down and, like, one of the first things I see is this, like, you need a break or anything.
She's tweeting way too much. I mean, granted, it does suck when the internet is against you and you're like a punching bag. Like, you and I have dealt with that to, like, a very minor degree. You more than me. Oh my God, yeah, it sucks ass, and it's really hard to ignore it sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I think the biggest problem is when someone's trying to kick you off the internet, when someone's trying to go after your career to ruin your reputation. What makes things worse is bringing light to it publicly, is going after them, you know, like, any response whatsoever just quadruples the amount of slapback you're gonna get.
It is,
you know, because you can't win against that. You can't win against, you know, people who hate you and want to see you burn. You can't, because they don't stop unless you just don't feed into it.
Yeah, you got to focus on your little circle that supports you, you know, and just build off of that. If you constantly are sitting there defending yourself, especially if you have this army of people that are against you and want to see you, like, post things that are cringy so they can laugh at you, it's like you're doing nothing but feeding into it at that point.
It's her response to hate is confusing.
Okay, so she had this big falling out with, I don't even know I don't know their relationship at all, but her and this guy named Dom the Bomb.
I remember seeing that name about something.
Yeah, read this tweet.
By the way, I'm seeing all your comments saying you don't know who Dom the Bomb is. This is the dude who publicly shamed me for my physical appearance because I wasn't fuckable enough. So he called you ugly?
Well, we have to get all the context.
Yeah, what's the context of this? Like, did he actually do something terrible? Like, if it's just someone saying, oh, like, that's just something, especially females have to deal with on the regular, especially when you have a following. You have to deal with that constantly, I'm sure. Like, dudes, you know, being awful. It's weird that, what did he do?
Okay, so this is all he did.
Okay.
Right? And this is what she describes as demeaning and I don't know, bullying, hateful. Publicly shamed me for physical appearance.
Okay.
A little joke, but fuck it.
The Gabby Show.
The Gabby Show?
Yeah.
Pass. Why would you pass on Gabby?
Okay.
It's not my type, man. Shit. She's not my type either. She's not Asian. So. please zoom on Julia's face after you said she's not Asian? Oh my God. No, I pass on her because I feel like she just make fun of me too much. I'd be embarrassed. Yeah. Okay, I'll say the next one.
Gimme. Better.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they said.
That's it?
Yeah.
Because a YouTuber said pass on banging you?
I mean, the game itself is kind of
Oh yeah, like
stupid.
this entire like these guys look like complete douchebags, and the whole entire concept looks like really douchey. But regardless, like that's such a weird thing to get angry about. Mm-hmm. Especially someone of her status who probably deals with guys calling her ugly, because that's just what happens when you're a female and you're big. Douchebags, awful guys go up and just say you're ugly. That's just what, I don't know why that guys do that a lot, but they do. And it's just so weird that's what she's getting mad about.
Women definitely deal with that a lot more. And and you know, there's this whole thing where a lot of women don't feel they don't feel valuable if they're not beautiful, you know. So,
yeah.
Like, I can see how that might trigger some people, but I think this is kind of a reach calling it, you know, shaming her.
Regardless,
shaming her.
I feel like they were pretty fair. Like, it's not like they were saying she was grotesque or disgusting. They literally just said that she's not their type.
Yeah. That's
as far as it went, which is as nice as I guess you could really get when it comes to doing that. But I don't know. That's such a weird. Like, I would completely get it if there was like, oh, she's disgusting. You're absolutely disgusting. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm trying to find something. Oh, here. Watch this.
Okay.
This adds more context.
Clicking on all those links, here's an easier way to find out how much of a liar Gabby is. Okay.
That is Dominic DeAngelis. He had to come at me on Twitter, said that I was the worst person he's ever met in LA. So let me tell you about the day I met him. So before I met him, he played a game of Smash or Pass publicly on YouTube. And when my picture came...
Why is she like naked? She's not even wearing a shirt.
I guess she doesn't like clothes.
Picture came up, he dehumanized me and demeaned me. You know, like a misogynistic, disgusting piece of shit who acts as if he could have a chance with me anyway. So at a party, he approached me like nothing was wrong, and I confronted him about it. And I said, I didn't like that. And he was like, oh, come on, it's just games. And I said, well, you're too short for me to fuck. How do you like being judged on your physical appearance? And then he stormed off and didn't like me anymore. You fucking nasty piece of shit.
Oh my God.
Dude, I don't... What is with... I don't get people who act like they're extremely... I don't know, like they're depressed and they don't have any self-confidence, yet at the same time they're extremely egotistical. It confuses me. Maybe it's like a coping mechanism for being
maybe
like self-conscious. But like when people are like saying that, like for example, he said that he didn't want to fuck her or whatever, and then she took it as bullying and felt very self-conscious about it. Yet at the same time, she comes around saying like, you couldn't even touch. You're not even in my league. Like you couldn't even get close to banging me. Like you think you could get with me? Like, it's so weird. I don't know.
I know I think you're right. It's a coping mechanism.
It probably
sort of
is.
like, and I don't know. It's just what's so weird to me is that if I watched the video and these girls passed on me, I'd be like, okay,
yeah.
I don't know you. I don't care. You know, it's like not that big of a deal.
Yeah, like I don't care about that at all.
She took it so personally, so much so that she approached him at a party and confronted him about it. Like, I don't know, it's weird. And then
that is weird.
She's also made videos like this.
That thumbnail. She's literally just grabbing her tits while a guy's staring at her tits in the thumbnail.
And
what?
The video is fuck, marry, kill. So basically, they're like talking about who they're playing that game. But
I'm guessing is she like really brutal on people? Maybe is that what you're saying? But yeah, I mean, I get like she probably passes or says kill on people who may not like are attractive people. I don't know. It's just like it's hypocritical to do the same thing. Yeah, these guys need to invest in some microphones. Like they're probably millionaires. Come on, guys. Like it sounds like they're using a webcam microphone from across the hallway.
Those three: Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I already know I'm gonna fuck Dwayne.
Wait, okay, well damn, then I gotta make it interesting. Chris Brown, King Batch.
What? Okay. Marry The Rock.
Okay.
Because he's like seasoned.
Okay.
We're gonna fuck Chris Brown because who hasn't?
Okay.
And we're going to kill Batch because he's really big competition right now.
Okay, damn.
Okay.
yeah, see, so she decided to.
So
not
what if
King
what
Batch,
if King Batch went to Twitter
Yeah.
and made an ordeal that you didn't want to fuck him?
I know.
You
What
know,
the hell?
like that's extremely hypocritical. God.
I mean, it's stupid either way. Like, I don't think it's an issue either way, to be honest.
No, it's
know, I
not
don't
like
think-
that. That's it's just a game. Like, I mean, sure, it's very cringe stuff, but like, it's still just a lol funny game, and that's it.
My issue is that she took it so personally.
Yeah.
Like she must put so much like.
Do you know how many like people call me ugly solely just for my hair? Like, I don't go to Twitter and post those comments like, "How dare you? My hair is beautiful. You think you have a shot with this hair?" I don't know. It's just stupid to think about that logic.
And it's not like the guy said like, "Oh, she's ugly," He just said, "She's not my type." That's it.
And I guess maybe she just really liked that guy or something. I don't know. So it's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she
She has a crush on him, and she's just bitter.
Yeah, she's like, "God damn it, no." But
Yeah, she needs a break. She needs to detox from the internet. It seems like.
Yeah, focus on your music. I know you're passionate about that shit, so just do that and ignore everything else. Ignore Trisha.
Yeah.
I know she has some sort of like
Vendetta.
some feud going on between her and Trisha right now. Just like ignore that shit. Stop tweeting about it. Don't read anything about it. Like just delete your Twitter.
Just chill. Relax.
Twitter is awful. Twitter's awful. It's the worst social platform.
And it's getting worse by the day. Like every day, Twitter's getting worse.
Yeah. It honestly turns you into a terrible person, and it's
Either turns you into a terrible person or you just get depression. Like one of the two,
or both.
Or both most likely.
It's so easy to get like roped into cyberbullying people on Twitter. Even if you're like a nice person outside of Twitter and you're I don't know,
Anthony mentioned this. Like Twitter is bred for dunking because the quote retweet. Like quote retweet is probably the worst design feature on Twitter because literally all it does is give people the opportunity to talk shit on someone, to send hate over to someone else's Twitter, to just shit talk someone else, to make fun of someone else's opinion. The list goes on and on and on. Like it's literally made to like be an awful person.
I mean, granted, you can quote tweet good things, but nobody ever does
No one
that.
ever quote retweets something is like, "Oh, I love this thing." No, you never see that. It's always a quote retweet saying, "Wow, this guy's an idiot. What an idiot. What a stupid opinion. I'm gonna tell all of you how stupid this guy is."
Yeah. Have you
And
seen
I mean, I've done it plenty of times before. Don't get me wrong, but I've stopped. I've moved on because I've realized how awful it is.
No, I've done it too. It's so easy to fall into that trap.
Yeah.
Because you feel like, oh, I'm a good guy. I'm on the good side. It's so toxic. It's such a toxic environment. Have you seen the Lindsay Ellis video?
I don't know who that is, or I haven't seen it either.
She's a YouTuber that got canceled for literally the dumbest tweet ever. Like,
So tired of people getting canceled for tweets, dude.
it wasn't even that controversial. It was so stupid. And she made almost a 2-hour video responding to it, and basically like half of the video is just talking about how shitty Twitter is.
Really?
And I couldn't help but agree with like pretty much all of her points. So.
Yeah, that's why I've considered deleting my Twitter so many times. Is like that. I feel like that's the one way to guarantee that I'll never go back. Because I take a break for 2 weeks and then I come back and I'm like, God damn it, why did I do that?
Yeah, I try to like limit it to
memes.
Yeah, I try to limit it to memes or just talking about movies or something. Like, I don't know. I've limited my tweeting altogether. I used to tweet a shit ton, but not that much anymore.
I used to tweet like 5-10 times a day when I first started YouTube. Like, I was on Twitter all the goddamn time.
So yeah, guys, if you have Twitter, don't use it.
Delete it. It's not worth it.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Goodbye.